Really good. I just went on a walk and it feels really good. I'm listening to a good audiobook. My name is Lindsay Guichard, and I'm an online licensed marriage and family therapist and the creator of thetravelingtherapist.com. I am taking a month off in February to go away from social media, to go away from, YouTube, to go away from everything, just to kind of take a mental break. So when you're seeing this, it's March, and I'm filming here February 1st, 2021. And I wanted to, create something where I film in the morning, I film in the evening, and then I kind of interlace those bookends with some things that I'm learning along the way, and maybe some clips of some activities that I'm doing that help me disconnect. I was sharing with one person that I do this every February. I have a tendency to stop everything that I'm doing on a regular basis and just to take a step back and to recalibrate, and I'm just going to take it one day at a time. Right now, what I'm doing is I am creating a kind of basic framework of what an ideal day for like a detox for social media day is for February. I'm creating a schedule that I want to try to see if I like, and I definitely will tweak it. I plan to share it here so that if you ever are considering to do kind of like a month or a week or a weekend detox from social media, this will hopefully give you kind of a framework of what worked for me. Tweak it however you see fit when you feel like it's time for a social media detox. Yeah, it's just stuff that I learn along the way when I disconnect from social media. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you soon. Bye. Just wanted to film this part. Step one of my social media detox is really taking the time to delete all of my social media from my phone and my tabs. So I will still be on the computer, but anything that I'm working on today will have kind of a focus of not posting, not marketing. It might be marketing planning, but it has nothing to do with Facebook or Instagram or Pinterest or LinkedIn or any of those things that, is kind of too much of an outpour of other people's input. What I want to do is focus on what I am going to be outpouring in the year, like in the month and the year to come. So I've got a lot of planning to do, and I'm excited to do it. Making kind of a list of all the things that I offer in terms of service. So my services, who is this service for, and what are my marketing efforts, and I'm just creating this spreadsheet so that I have kind of a glance of where all of my services are. Hey, I'm checking in. I was just going through my schedule, and Mondays are full of meetings and client meetings, and so Mondays are pretty busy. So my schedule is looking like it's my schedule is not going to be like a lot of people's schedule. So I say this behind my name on every video, but I'm a therapist, and as you can imagine, all therapy that is being conducted right now, I don't know when you're seeing this, but we're in the time of the coronavirus, and so all of our sessions are online. And the thing about my business is that my business actually started online. So whether we're in Corona times or whether we're in where everything, well, we don't know, what things are going to look like in the future, but I'm always what they call telehealth. And so my hours are a bit spread out. And so my day starts at 8 a.m. and it ends at 7 p.m. it ends at 8 p.m. So my day starts at 8 a.m. and it ends at 9 p.m. And so that sounds like a really big, long day, but I do take breaks in between. So that is something that has just worked for me. I do work Monday through Friday. I don't work on the weekends, and that is not the case for some of my colleagues. Some of my colleagues do work on the weekends just to, if they have a full-time job and then they do a private practice, on their off hours from their full-time job. But my practice is all telehealth, and it's Monday through Friday. So what that means for me is I try to find pockets in between my clients so that I can work on other projects. So yeah, when I was scheduling out today's schedule, I was like, there's not a lot of pockets on Monday to create and to read and to pour into myself that's not, being, bombarded by social media. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to check in with, is Mondays are kind of full of meetings, and ideally, I think my perfect day my day would be full of meetings, because I'm actually quite extroverted. And so, yeah, so that's my ideal day, that I would be full of clients, and I'm excited that that's where things are moving. And but right now, when I have a break, I take it. So whatever that break looks like, sometimes it looks like me reading, sometimes it looks like me writing, sometimes it looks like me doing research for different projects that I'm doing on my off time. I hope I can fall in love with this kind of style, because it's behind the scenes, but there's still a lot of boundaries that I have to keep up in terms of, like, I want to make sure that this what I'm sharing is appropriate for clients to see. Monday is looking like a bunch of meetings. All right, talk to you soon. Okay, so I just had a couple of hours of break and another meeting, and it's about 3 o'clock, and I am so excited. I'm excited for the idea of coming back and kind of talking about the highlights and lowlights of my day with you. And this is kind of still forming as I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm just getting excited, really inspired by specific people on YouTube that do vlogs. I just, the things that they share and the way that they share it, it's just such an art form. And so if I can somehow figure out how to do that for my channel, I just think, you know, again, as a therapist, I have to kind of be very wary of what I share, because I want to make sure that if my client were to stumble upon my videos, that it would be appropriate. So I'm just excited for the editing process for this, like anything that I can insert that's kind of like the activities that I do to kind of to foster creativity, but then also to rest and, you know, get away from social media and to fill up with things that I choose. I know that the last few months I've been really intentional in, like, maybe not so positive of a way of constantly being on social media, and a lot of that was because I wanted to make sure that I was getting accurate information, or I was connecting the best way I knew how. And I'm just so excited for the wrap up for the day. I have some stats that I want to share with you on some things that I focused on today, and it's really exciting. And yeah, so I'll check in with you later. Bye. If you do not know this woman, Lucy, I love your wig. I love it all. I think it's fabulous. Anyway, I just wanted to put that in there just for a fun tip. I'm gleaning from this woman of wisdom. She just talked about Tony Robbins and how Tony Robbins was coming to London, and she just felt like she was at a really low point in terms of like direction, and she was like, okay, I'm not really into Tony Robbins, but I'm just gonna go and just see what it is or whatnot. And she's just telling us right now what Tony Robbins did for her. And she was just speaking of, like, if I wait for permission, nothing's ever gonna happen. So, and then she just she shared a quote that is just wonderful, and she said, all entrepreneurs, or if you have an entrepreneur mind, know that it's not about waiting till you're ready, it's about just getting started. And I just thank you so much, Lucy, for everything. I just went on a walk and it feels really good. I'm listening to a good audiobook. Hi everyone, it is the end of the day. I've been kind of decompressing from the day, and I had a full day. Day 1 of Detox was super successful. Just wanted to tell you some things, some stats that I was able to accomplish today, just in case you were wondering if doing a month of detox would be beneficial for your business or beneficial for even personal things. Today was very beneficial for my business. It was a 4-meeting day, and I had given myself a kind of like a list of people that I wanted to reconnect with, either by calling or texting or getting together in a socially distanced, safe way with masks and all that. And so I was able to contact 8 people today. And I think all of them were contacted by texts. And when I texted them, I kind of did them, you know, one after the other. I just really had a very productive day. I didn't check social media once. I think I did go on Messenger, but that's just because I have a couple of people who I contact through Messenger just to let them know, hey, I'm in the meeting room. And other than that, I wasn't chilling on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that. So I'm just taking it one day at a time.